So
Hi.
we've nipped down today after that terrible session down Sandbanks on the rough night. We popped down the other end, just up from Shore Road, just to use up some old worms and stuff. And yeah, I changed my tactics. I didn't bring much of the ray gear or nothing with me tonight. I'm using simple 3-up clip rigs, just 12-pound snuds. We've got the Innova bait floats on there, and you know, they glow up real nice. Just using a 2-up, 1-down rig. Obviously pop-ups on the top 2, not on the bottom 1. And we just had 2 casts. It's just gone absolutely crazy before I could manage to do the intro. I'm down here fishing with my boys today. Say hello, boys.
Hi.
And as you can see, they got a couple of fish there. What you got there?
Smooth hound.
Yeah. And obviously we had a double shot on one rod. Oh! Feisty one, isn't he?
Yeah.
We had bass and a smooth hound.
But he's covered in sand.
And then we had another little smooth hound on the other rig. I've just got my rods out now and they're both going again. So hopefully it'll be full of
Fish.
lots of little fish. You want to pop the fish in the bucket there, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully we can have a few more fish to, if you want to, yeah, to get back to you on. Rods are going again now. And yeah, I say, we'll report back hopefully with some more fish. Right, so, still fishing the continental style. Got the pop-ups and that on there. I say, it's just hauling in these at the moment. Loads of little bream, bass, schooly smooth hounds. I say that one's coming on the bottom. Just put some beads on there and the rubber stops on that. And that one's coming on that. Focus. And that one's coming on the Innova pop-up there. And so I didn't put it right down with the bait. I'm only using small ragworm baits for these. There's so many fish out there tonight. It's unreal. They're taking, you know, tiny little bits of ragworm. And yeah. Right, so I'm going to get these ones unhooked, get them back, and see if we can get some more. Right. Well, next cast. Carrying on in the same fashion. It's absolutely rammed with fish out there tonight. Oh. Right old tangle to sort out here, isn't I? But it's the 3rd double shot of the night. Got a nice little schooly bass. A lovely little sole. Hopefully they get a little bit bigger throughout the night. But I say it's absolutely non-stop at the moment, so it's hard to try and get any videos done really. My rods are behind me now biting again. It's crazy tonight. So hopefully we can get a couple of bigger ones for you to see tonight, and we'll get back to you soon. So it's been, like I say, absolutely crazy tonight. I just took the drag off my reels just so I could walk down and see my dad with my boys. Come back up, wound in. Another nice little sole.
Doing crazy.
So there's plenty of them about tonight. I just had a massive slackline bite on the other one, but I thought I'd get this video in quickly now and get them back. There's been a real good mixed species of fish tonight. I've had about 7 bass, 3 smooth hounds, 3 black bream. That's my 2nd sole. My dad and Dan down that end, they've had red mullet. I think Shane Joyce is down there as well. He's had a couple of little bream. Yeah.
They basically just got a few bass and red mullets over there.
Is that all they got? Is it?
Yeah, that's basically all they've got.
Yeah. So it's definitely a good spot to fish. So you boys are having fun, aren't you?
Yeah.
Running about in the sand, playing in all of the holes. Great. Right. Hopefully we get a few more, and I'll catch up with you soon.
a minute.
Right, so that concludes our session today. Very, very productive down here this evening. Lots and lots of fish. I mean, both of my rods were biting nearly every single cast. Kept us all pretty busy, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a good time down here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was nice evening. I say we had a nice display earlier on from some of the fighter pilots and that for Bournemouth Air Show.
They're amazing.
Very noisy, wasn't it? Yeah.
And then we had
What else did we
fireworks.
see?
We had fireworks going up in that direction as well.
Did you see lots of fireworks?
Yeah.
Yeah, big old firework display as well, so made the evening very, very enjoyable. I say very, very light wind and lots of fish. So yeah, hope you enjoy this one and look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Alright guys, right, so we've come back down to the same venue as last night. Come down the night with George.
Oh, yeah, you alright?
Yeah, you missed out last night, didn't you?
Yeah, I had things out to see too, so missed out big time.
That's it, so we come down the night to try it again. All on the similar sort of tactics. We've all gone for the pop-up rigs again. I say we've got the small little size 4s on, just using small bits of rag again with the Innova pop-up beads. I think George just had a 3-up clip down. Is that what you had on your?
Yeah, 3-up clip down. I didn't have any pop-up speeds or anything fancy, just clipped them down. Worm baits again, small hooks, so no different really.
Just brought in both our first casts now, and I managed another tiny little smooth hound pup. Seems to be a lot of these coming through on the early part of the tide. Another little micro bream. Absolutely lovely to look at, so small. Wriggly little things.
Yeah. I managed to bag myself another little sole. Nothing massive.
Lovely little fish though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Powerful little things, isn't it?
Yeah, they are, mate. They like to pick up a fuss, don't they?
It's always good when you get a nice big one in and no one can hold on to it. Fantastic to watch.
Yeah, makes a bit of fun as well for everyone. Yeah.
But right, so hopefully second cast and into the darkness will bring out a few more fish. So we'll catch up with you soon. Right, it's been very slow here for a good couple of hours now. George has had a lovely little pull down. He's just brought himself in a nice double shot of sole.
Yeah, like Ben said, it's been very, very tough fishing here for the last couple of hours. Not a sign of any fish at all. And then just a slight pull down on the old Continental rod resulted in this lovely double shot of sole.
What rig you got them on there, George?
This is a 1 up, 1 down, but on the downside I've got a wishbone. No fancy beads or anything like that, just 2 size 4 hooks on the bottom, size 1 on the top. As you can see, I've had 1 on the bottom and 1 on the top there as well.
Lovely job, let's hopefully get a few more.
Hope so.
Right then, guys. Ben's going to switch it up a little bit here now. He's going to bang out a ray bait as well. So he's just going to walk us through what he does when he's fishing for these beasts.
Right, so I like to use pulley dropper. So I'm running this one, it's about 5 foot. I've got £60 blue marlin for the rig body and £40 black amnesia from the snood length. For the hooks, I've got the pennel and the main hook are Sakuma Mantas in 3/0s. Right, so this one I'm going to use a double sandhill and whole squid.
So look at them sandhill here then.
So I've already prepared my sandhill just before.
So you just head and tail them, yeah?
Yeah, head and tail them, cut them just behind the eyes, and I like to cut the gills out. Adds that little bit of extra scent in there. Right, so all I do is nip that through there, get that one out on the side, and put that one in straight underneath. I don't worry about hooking on the second one. do is I'll get a bit of elastic. I'm using the medium Tronics Pro Basex.
Is there any reason for medium?
No, it's very, very fine, but for the strength over the diameter of it, it is fantastic stuff. I think the fine you can get a little bit messy and you can't pull it off your snuds and around the eye of your rook. It's a pain in the butt. Right, so I'll whip them on. So that's how I got that at the minute. I'll take a whole squid. I ain't going to bother doing anything with that. I'll put that
Just slap it on the side as it is.
straight on the side, yeah. The thing is, it's quite calm tonight, and hopefully I wouldn't mind getting out a little undulate. The undulates you can get round here 30 to 60 yards out, you know. So
Fairly close in then.
yeah, you don't have to whack them out. So, I mean, a good scent on the bait is always good. What I like to do is make sure that all on the end there, I whip it all
All the way around the curve of the hook.
around the curve of the hook.
Give it a bit more aerodynamics, or is that just personal preference, you reckon?
Normally, if I'm using just a single sand eel on squid, it's to welly it out. But I like to have it like that, so even if it's sort of sat, you know, like that, you can almost sort of always have your hook
Proud at the bottom.
held, you know.
Yeah.
Remember this, your top one. Make sure you wrap it around 3 times. And then you go in through the squid and then come out the top of that sand eel that I didn't whip on.
Just
Now
to
it's
hold it
hooked
in
on
place.
anyway.
Yeah.
So you'll hook on both sides. They're nice and proud. And hopefully that'll do us the business.
Looks just a job, doesn't it?
Yeah, fingers
Nice.
crossed. We'll
Yep.
pull one out.
Let's get out then.
Right, so come down here, first cast from the ray baits, and they're back.
Not one, but 2.
Absolute mess. I mean, look at the state of that. There's no way that I'm sorting that mess out.
Yeah.
Joy.
Cut and start again, jobby. Right guys, so I'm down here with Ben, fishing, sat on a ray bait as well as fishing pop-up rigs. So been chucking out my pulley dropper at distance, using a 3.0 pennel hook and a 3.0 chinook, bait with sand eel and squid. Just pulled the first one in, and to surprise, another little smooth hand pup. Look at him, lovely. Right then guys, just about to call it a night now. Fishing's been pretty tough to say the least, but last cast for both of us produced a couple of nice little fish. Yeah. Little bass and a sole. Ben with his pout there. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it was a pretty hard night tonight, to be honest, wasn't it? It definitely didn't fish like it did last night. Conditions looked a lot better, but one playing ball. So last few casts produced a lot of little pout, smaller than that even. So George managed to put out a nice little bass and had a cracking sole on his last cast. Quite a way out that one, wasn't it?
It was a way out, yeah. I ended up putting a flip down rig on my multiplier and trying to get out as far as I can, and well, that was the result. So
Yeah,
nice way to end the evening.
fantastic. Right, well that concludes this session, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next
again
one.
on the next one.